Kia ora everybody, Louise here in Auckland, and we are going into lockdown in 5 minutes. So I'm just picking up my coffee. Rick, Shirley, Lee, fantastic. Just picking up my coffee from the boys and we're off. Cheryl, fantastic. So this will be my last coffee from here for a few days. G'day Alice, Shirley, Jacob. Let's go. I'm going to show you around Ponsonby Central first because the stores are all just getting ready to close, lock up here. And pancakes going off, Cautionary Cry, Janice, Bill, William, Cheryl. Oh, but some of them didn't even bother to open today. Yeah, back in lockdown. We have, in 5 minutes actually, the flowers have all gone, our beautiful flowers. Paula, fantastic. Nice to see you all, rose-tinted, looking at the world through rose-tinted flowers. So I won't be seeing these guys for a few days. Hopefully it's only a few days. Fried chicken's closing. Yeah, we've got like 3 or 4 minutes to go. Okay, let's walk down here. Yes, I'll tell you what's happened in a minute. Something like this has happened. 3 days to start with. The lockdown effect in yes, it's in Auckland. So Auckland's the only city in New Zealand that is, we're going to level 3 lockdown for 3 days. Yeah. So what's happened is one family in South Auckland have tested a few people getting in their last brunches. Larry, fantastic, we're back in lockdown. As you can see, Ponsonby Central, yeah. So we've got, what's happened is one family in South Auckland, there's 8 people living in the house, 4 of them have tested, including a young child, have tested positive. And no connection to travel, no connection to anything. So it's in the community. G'day Zenzano, it's in the community. And so we're locking down for 3 days. And hopefully it's only 3. I'm not that positive that it will be. Yeah. But hey, we're good in New Zealand. We got the news at about 9:30 last night and we're locking down just over 12 hours later. So it means level 3 for us means stay home, only go out for essentials, necessities, and some places will still be open for takeaways. So yeah, she's pretty, we'd normally be, yes, they've traced them. One of them's been to Rotorua. So they're now contact tracing everybody, including their workplaces. One is in South Auckland, one is here in Central Auckland. Yeah, no, she doesn't wait, no warning. And as she said to us, we've done it before, we know how it works, do it. Yeah, more cooking scopes, that's right, whoa, more cooking scopes. So that's the big news from New Zealand. So here I am with my fabulous last coffee from 8:30. I probably, if I hunt around, I'll probably get, but this is my favourite coffee. 8:30 with the waves at the bottom, yeah. So I've been a little bit busy this morning. My meeting that I had was, we went over, instead of meeting in a restaurant for brunch, we went to Zoom. And yeah, so we're all, but the streets are busy. It's really, really busy. Oh, there's Tara, she's getting ready to close, yeah. Hi! Yeah, she's closing, bread and butter, yeah. And you're still in limbo, Adam, yeah. So the rest of the country, and I think it's in the South Island as well, you're in level 2, which means you can still go to work. Yeah, you can still go to work, but you need to contact trace, yeah. Well, we hope so, because we just hope it's not too spread in the community. We've had 102 days of no community spread. Yeah, level 2 for you, yeah. So this may be, I'll have to keep you posted, this may mean our trip to the South Island does not go ahead. Everybody has done the crazy thing again of going out to the supermarket, being ridiculous. This is what we need to be scanning now. Everybody needs to be doing this. It's crazy because we've done it all before. So she's right, we know what to do. You know what's crazy? What's crazy? Yeah, I think it may not go ahead. Yep, toilet paper rush again. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So we're on Ponsonby Road. It's normally, not that busy, but I'm going to turn you on to landscape. And just show you exactly what's going on with the traffic, because it is very, very busy. I'll just put my coffee up here while I manhandle the phone and catch up on some messages. I think people in Australia are wearing masks. From midday we have to wear masks as well, so mine's in my pocket. Yeah. I cannot have a coffee in Australia for you. I can have a coffee in New Zealand for you. Yeah, toilet paper. It's crazy. G'day, happy guy. Yeah. So here's the traffic. It's just banked up. This is probably the busiest intersection here on K Road. 1,000 die daily. Yeah. We've had no deaths here, I don't know for how long. Long time. USA's doomed. Well, USA needs to pull. Oh, that sounds like New York. USA needs to pull together, don't they? The poles apart. You want to move to Australia? Yeah. Well, I don't know that Australia's any, we're a lot better off here in New Zealand, but yeah, go to Australia. If you come to New Zealand, it's serious quarantine and isolation here. Yeah, that's telling them. 410, wow, blue boys, yeah. People need to get a clue. Absolutely, Shirley, absolutely. So, yeah. Oh, see, everybody's getting impatient now because it's probably, is it midday? Let me just check. Yep, it's 2 minutes past 12. So everything's closed now. They will have missed out. I was lucky to get one of the last coffees. Good. And wash hands. Ryan, fantastic. We are just getting ready to go into lockdown. As soon as I finish my coffee, I will put on my mask and be walking. So, of course, we haven't had masks in New Zealand before. It's been recommended, but not compulsory. So that's what we're doing now. Oh, here comes a beautiful fir foliage. Kiwi. Oh, yes. Yeah, well, you might be lucky. Annie, fantastic. How's it going? Yeah. Should we go for a little walk? We'll see if we get a crossing. Yeah, stay safe. Yes, I will. Thanks, Shirley. I'm going to walk home now. Fortunately, I was at the supermarket yesterday morning because I was making, I don't want to go that way. I was doing the cheesecake, which I haven't tried yet. 1,000 cases and 15 deaths each day. Yeah, you're living normal outside. That's why you're having so many cases and so many deaths. You need to, the only way to eliminate it is to stop it. And you only do that by as little contact as possible. Nice to see you, Annie. We're going to get the lights, and I'm just going to walk you over here a little bit. So, yeah. So hopefully 3 days. I'm not overly hopeful it's only going to be 3 days, but that gives them a chance to test the people that these people have come in contact with. So we have, hi England, how's it going? In managed isolation we have, I think, 21 cases, and now we have 4 in the community. So 320 million people, and yes, yeah. That's why New Zealand, it's quite easy to, and we're very obedient. It's easy to ask us to lock down. Shops are closed now. Shops are all closed. Slow down for others. E-scoot. No, they're not. They don't know where they're from. It's a family. South Auckland, one's a child. I think the father was the one that had the symptoms. So he had like a cold, like normal cold symptoms, and his doctor recommended he went for a test. Yeah. Our track and tracing could be better, but it's working. It's working. Yeah. It was a family of 8, so 4 of them have tested positive so far. But that's it. So we will be back on lunches, not today. But we'll be back on lunches and a few walks around the city for a couple of days. What was that? How are people handling this lockdown in June? Oh, well, we just think we've been there before. We know what to do. Let's do it again. You can see everybody's out in their cars. This will settle down shortly and the street will become very quiet as soon as these people get home. Thanks, Larry. Yes, I will. But there's nobody Nobody's going to revolt. We just all want people to be healthy and safe. Melbourne, fantastic. See, Melbourne's in lockdown too. So for us, we can still get takeaways. We're not in our level 4, which was really, really strict. Yeah. I haven't tried it yet. I was saving it for my little dinner tonight, my little dinner party. And now that's all been put on hold. Yeah, I'm good. That's my little dinner party's all been put on hold. So the cheesecake is probably going to go in my tummy. Grand, fantastic. Yeah, we're back in lockdown. They were warning us that it was happening, that it would happen. So it's a COVID tango. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, we've got 4 cases in the community here in Auckland. So Auckland's at level 3. The rest of the country's at level 2. Yeah. I think it tastes really, really good. Yeah. So I'm going to serve it up probably on Instagram, so you can find it there in my stories. So yeah. But this will just turn into sort of like a walking area as soon as these people get home. Yes, we don't know how, so which just shows that it has been in the community somehow. Jacob, fantastic. So it has been there, just floating around, and hopefully we're going to get, let's go for a little bit of a wander. Hopefully we're going to get a little bit more control over it. Yeah, the garden party. Yeah, so there's a people can still shop online, of course, which is good. If you get an STI, I want to know about it. Yeah, we've got signs all over the streets. So lucky I was at the supermarket yesterday. I did buy the necessities, and I bought quite a lot of food because we were going to be having people for dinner tonight. Yeah. I understand he went to the doctor because for about 5 days he thought he just had a normal cold, and he went to the doctor, and the doctor recommended he go for a COVID test. Yeah. Eating your way to New Zealand, that's it. Yeah. Yes. No, I haven't had the cheesecake yet. And I was just saying there's a heart for everybody. I will cut it. I will put it on Instagram, yeah, because it looks fantastic. It's going to last a few days. Actually, I'm going to meet up a little bit later with the dinner guests and pass some of it to them in the park. The dinner's cancelled, yes. But I'm still going to deliver a bit of cheesecake. So, here we go. I'm just going to, there's a park bench here. I'm just going to sit here. Yes, Keith, fantastic. Oh, that's nice. Well, I had to rush over here to grab my coffee before the coffee shop closed. So there we are. We're just sitting on the corner of, I think we're on, Ponsonby Road, McKelvey, and it's busy. Ponsonby's never like this at all. Everybody's got in their cars. Normally it's all walking. Yeah, cheesecake, yes. And it's one of those lovely, fluffy... Lise, fantastic. Nice to see you. Whoa, Lise. Oh, Lise. Yeah. It's really busy, isn't it? Yeah, that cheesecake. Yes, it looks... I've got it on a plate now, and it looks amazing. How many tests per day? Oh, thousands. And they're ramping them up. Yeah, they've been testing madly. And, yeah. Stop it. Awesome, Mary. There's the link bus. That goes about a 45-minute circuit around Auckland. It's great for tourists. That'll still keep running round. Yeah, we're back in lockdown, yeah. No, they haven't told us the travel distance. They've just told us to stay home, but last time it was 2 Ks, not 5. Yeah. So we're allowed out for our daily exercise and all of that. So that's good. I don't need to get too many takeaways because I like cooking. So if I do takeaways, I'm cooking and then taking it away to somebody else. So that works. So yeah, there we go. Last coffee there as well. Look at these gorgeous old buildings though. Yeah. So this will be my scope for the day today, but we will do something we might do some cooking tomorrow. Cheryl, fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we've done it before. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yeah, that's right. There's somebody spreading it around. Yeah. And, fortunately our health system is, we're not a big country, but the health system's good. No corona, yes, because nobody probably was there to spread it, which is great. Yeah, and if somebody visited with it, then they would have had it. So, because it just doesn't come from nowhere. Thank you. Thanks, Blue Boys. That's awesome. Cauliflower. That is the best, Mary. That is the best. Yes, I've got cauliflower. I might do it. That's a good idea for my scope tomorrow. Lockdown, yeah, we're back in level 3. Masks now. We've had a lucky break. We had 102 days of no community transmission, or it might have been 103. And we were slapping ourselves on the back and thinking, this is great. Oh, your first time from scratch? Yeah, what does gather mean? Gather, for gatherings you mean. So in Auckland you cannot gather for a funeral or a wedding with more than 10 people. The rest of the country, at level 2, it's 100, yeah. Our street choir was supposed to be singing. There we go, there's a TV over there. They've got a dead cat. Oh, they've got a dead cat microphone. I know about all these things now. See, there with, what TV? I don't know what TV channel it is. They'll be doing something, yeah. You meant what the level 3 looks like? Level 3 looks like this. There's the TV people. Level 3 means we have to stay home. You can go out for essentials and you can go shopping to the supermarket. They're open. Everything else is closed. We can exercise. We need to wear masks. Yeah. So it's not the strictest. The strictest is level 4. But they do have, I heard they were setting up roadblocks in and out of Auckland. So after midday, anybody leaving or coming into the city will be stopped. I think they gave people the morning to either leave or come back. Yeah, we hit it hard. Yep, hit it hard. Yep, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And Brenda, fantastic. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yeah. No, they don't mess around. Yep, absolutely. And I haven't seen any police today, but they'll be busy getting stuff set up as well. So, we're going to abide by it, and that's how we're going to keep everybody safe. Some selfish people, they're the ones that will not help anybody. Yeah. They won't help anybody. Anyway, it's a little bit windy. We had rain this morning, if you need the weather forecast. It's about 13 degrees, so not too bad. Test and track, absolutely. I'm going to get off this bench and walk over a little bit further. Yeah. It's a little bit chilly, just a bit of a cold wind. I'm just going to walk over here. People out for their exercise, which is good. That's right. Yeah, no, she won't. Yeah, and nobody should. I'm sort of got stuff in the wrong hands now, so let me put the coffee down again. My coffee is slowly turning into an iced coffee. Here we are. Busy. Anyway, this is the world we live in now. And we've got to think about whether this is the new normal. No cheesecake. I wish I could send it all to you. I'll tell you, it won't be the last time I make it. It was easy and it looks good. It's winter. Normal. There we go. Cheers with the coffee. All these places, see, everything's locked up now. Everything's closed. Far out, it's what it was like. Yep, looking here, packed up, Blinky Bill. Yeah, everything's closed. Lucky I got that nice coffee in yesterday at that beautiful shop. Some places will still be open for takeaway, I think. Although my coffee shop said no, they're closing for the whole time, so no coffee. Yeah, probably because they're inside Ponsonby Central. Orphan's Kitchen here. These guys, long room, they usually stay open. Not today. Suddenly everybody's got to scramble around. Yeah, memories of our recent past, yeah. Suddenly everybody's got to scramble around and reorganise things. And hopefully New Zealand, it'll just be for the 3 days. But I'm not confident with that. Not too confident. Yeah, absolutely. Make it at home. Yep. I won't be going out for another coffee. 325. Yeah, this is going to be the sad thing. This is going to be the sad thing. People lose their jobs. That'll have leaves on it soon, hopefully. No, just enough to test everybody. I am so good, thanks Lenny. Yeah, just enough time to test everybody, and then we will, who knows, we'll either go to level 4 or down to level 2. But it's, community spread now is not the best. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think we're safe because you can see there's heaps of social distancing going on anyway, which is good. Yeah, it is sad, Lenny. Yeah, and fantastic. Yeah. Yep, that's right, Brenda. Yep. Still keep the streets clean. Look at this fella. Kia ora.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. You're still doing your job. Yeah. Have a good day. No, listen. Yeah. Well, see, we're due for an election on the 27th of September as well, but that, with all this happening, it could almost be postponed. Things were going fantastically well, but we were always being reminded that there was the possibility of community spread. Oh, look, these are still here from the old time. Social distancing for takeout burgers. Yes, it's nice now, isn't it? How does it? Yeah, we don't know. That's what they're going to try and find out, is how did it get into the community? Because our other only active cases were people in quarantine returning from overseas. Oh yeah, we had people escaping. Yeah. You guys had security taking advantage of guests, I think. Yeah, who knows? We don't know. We just don't know. Yeah. No postponement. Oh! No postponement in the US. Yeah, you want to get it over and done with as soon as possible, hopefully. Security too frisky, that's a good word for it. That's a really good word for it. The social distancing spots. Yeah. It's a toughie, this one. It's a toughie, but we're going to have to learn to live with it for a while. You're watching from Liverpool. Blaine! There's my fabulous Blaine, just popped into Ponsonby Road. Yeah, I know. Everybody was at the supermarket shopping last night. It was crazy. I did mine yesterday morning. Yeah. Actually, I never comment or get involved in American politics. I heard enough when I used to take all my Americans on tour. I heard enough from both sides, and I just don't want to get involved. I have my own personal opinions, which most of you would agree with, but I just don't want to comment because it's not my country anyway, so I can comment about New Zealand politics. She's asking, it's a burger bar, and she's asking, do you do gluten-free, dairy-free and sugar-free? Why do you buy a burger? A burger's a burger. These people are ridiculous with all these dietary requests. Yeah. I always say eat something else. And this is the time of the signs. There'll be more and more of these. Yeah. More and more of these everywhere. Yeah. Cheryl, awesome. Hey, so nice to see you. Just keeping you up to date with the New Zealand news. And Melissa, this is everybody trying to get home. Yeah. So let's cook up a storm tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. We can't go anywhere. Let's cook up a storm. I'll save you a piece of cheesecake. And but if you want to hop over to my Instagram, I'll dish up the cheesecake on Instagram, because they always miss out on the making of things. But yeah, they miss out on the making of stuff. I'm about 10 minutes walk from home. So yeah, back in lockdown, Melissa. Yeah. No, we don't in Auckland, but we get it in the rest of the country, further south from here. So just pop my coffee down again. It's getting a bit cold, but it's still really, really good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, the cheesecake. Yes, Lisa, I will. I'll send you a big, big piece. Alexis, fantastic. We're back in lockdown, so we're doing a bit more cooking. A Pippi. Hello. Oh, yeah, the streets are emptying out, but everybody's in their cars. Yeah. We've got after 102 days of no community transmission. 102? Yeah. Now we have 4 cases in the community. And so far they've been unable to trace the source. So that's why we're in lockdown until we know where we're going with this. So, yeah. Grant, you take care over there, and Blue Boy, yeah. So there we go. Yeah, we were doing a great job. We were doing a really good job. So it's wash hands, it's wear a mask. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Cruise ships will be the last thing ever to come back in here. The last thing. Yeah. Yeah. Kia ora, Grant. Yeah. Yeah, 4 cases, yeah. Absolutely, yep. Our Prime Minister Jacinda said, you know what to do, we've done it before, 4 cases. That 4 cases could turn into many, many cases, and that's what we cannot afford in New Zealand. We have a lot of, like vulnerable people here, and yeah, we just don't want to let things get out of hand, yeah. And we got the news last night. Actually, I got the news before it even went. Yeah, I got the news before the public, which was nice. So I was able to, yeah, it could be. That's what they'll find out. Yeah. So I had a little bit of forewarning, and this is where we're at. Yeah, nip it in the bud. Absolutely, absolutely. So trip to the South Island. We have no idea whether it'll go ahead or not. It will depend, we'll know on Saturday. So in the meantime, Lunch with Louise is on. Yeah, and we were looking forward to a travel bubble with the Cook Islands. That'll be off now. Yeah. Lockdowns are not dumb, and masks are not dumb. And I've got my mask is right here in my pocket, and I'll be putting it on after this. So if I sneeze and cough, it's going to stay in my mask, and it's not going to go to anybody else. So that's what's good about a mask. They probably don't prevent corona, but much more bigger. New Zealand or Japan, same size in terms of land. Population is very different. We do have contact tracing. Yeah, we have an app on our phone. Surely we have an app on the phone, and they do ask us to keep a list. Yeah, they ask us to keep a daily diary of where we go and what we do. New Zealand sheep are delicious. Yes, I'll have to cook some lamb one day. Okay, everybody, my coffee is definitely quite cool. So goodbye coffee, and goodbye friends. Thank you for joining me. Just an update from New Zealand, and we are. Yep. Oh, well, I'm looking, now I've stopped, I'm looking right at it, Mary. Yeah, they do get a bit stuffy, don't they? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. You lived in Nelson. Nelson's gorgeous, Golden Bay. Yeah, Tahuna Nui. Oh, I love Nelson. Yeah. Okay, thanks everybody. Everybody take care. Do what you're told. Don't think you're smart by, not following the rules, because we need leaders now that can point us in the right direction. That's what we need. Leaders that point us in the right direction. Don't be selfish. Yeah. Lots of love to you all. Take care. Some very special people in the scope, but I'm not going to identify you because you know who you are. Yeah. So thank you so much. Take care. I'll see you from my kitchen next time. Okay, bye for now. Thank you. See you.